What's up traders, the FFX Hunter. Welcome to another analysis for another USD pair. This time is going to be USD CAD. So in the past days we have analyzed the Euro USD, USD JPY, Aussie. So you can just check these videos in my YouTube channel. And right now we will look with the same method to the USD CAD on the multi-time frames and the COT data, which is the main driver for the swing trades. So let's start with the COT. So what we can see in here is that here on the left side we're gonna have a USD CAD, and here on the right side we're gonna have USD. So we will be comparing what the banks are doing, what are their positions, which they have to report every Tuesday after the New York session, and based on that we will try to examine and determine what is their intention and what are they doing. So let's start with the USD CAD. So we can see here in this top long shorts, total volume, percentage long, percentage shorts, net positions, and the changes from the week by week, right? So what we need to see is what are they currently actually doing, right? So first of all, we need to know what's happening on the chart so we can put it to the context. We don't need to analyze it too much. For this is great, this weekly chart. So what we can see, everyone who's watching the Forex, you probably know that we've been in this long-term downtrend. It was like almost 1 year downtrend on the USD CAD, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks chart price is moving higher, right? So what we need to know is what is actually happening in this period of the markets. If this move is based on the longs coming to the market on the USD CAD, or is it or are the banks just building the shorts here on this top, right? So that's what will help us determine what can be next move, right? First of all, I need to mention another thing. The COT trading based on the COT is a little bit I don't want to say long term, but for most of us it's definitely long term, because the trades will not last in intraday or couple hours, but most likely you need to be in the trade at least 2-3 weeks, right? So if I do analysis right now that the markets probably could go higher, there is it's a weekly chart and the banks has a time. So what can of course happen, and we have to calculate with that, is that first some pullback can happen before it happens, right? So that's this analysis is not very useful for the scalping or the intraday traders, right? So what we have here, again, just to repeat, we need to determine what was happening in here, right? So we know that the price has reacted in some level, which is the weekly level, and here as well on the monthly chart we have monthly, weekly. So here on the monthly we reacted in this monthly institutional level, right? So why is that institutional level? Because if we look what was happening in here was the latest accumulation where the price started to move higher, right? So price is now reacting in here, and same situation is of course here on the weekly. So what's here? This level, this small demand zone which fire up this market up, right? So we can see second reaction in here, and what we want to know right now on this COT, we want to know if this move is just a correction or is it the market reversal, right? So let's look at back a little bit, and what we can see in here is basically that the banks has been what was happening in here. So they've been very bearish, right? So we can see they had these shorts on the pair USD CAD, right? And it was around 21st May. They had these big shorts, and then what was happening with these shorts? These shorts are being closed, right? What we cannot see yet is any big buildings of the longs positions. However, what we can see in here, what they did is that they started to build from 22 and currently 46, and last 2 weeks they dropped these longs again, right? So to make all of this picture a little bit more clear, we can use of course this percentage long shorts exposure. So what we can see here, the banks has been 66% shorts, even 70% to the shorts, to the 30% longs, right? As said, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's around 10 weeks ago. And since then, what started to happen is, as they've been closing the shorts and not adding much longs, but here they started to add. The exposure has changed from the 70% to the short side, and currently we are 46% to the longs and 54 to the shorts. It's not bullish yet, it's not flipped yet. So what we want to see to have a really great trend is at least 55% to the longs, right? Against, of course, it's gonna be 45% to the shorts. So that's gonna be a clear flip. But based on this, if we look to the net positions in here on this extreme, there was like minus 48k to the shorts, right? Negative. Right now we can see as the price moved higher, as we saw on that chart, as the price was moving higher in here, price was moving higher, what happened? Let's go back here. We can see, sorry, I wanted to go here. So as the price was moving higher, the banks has reduced 40k shorts. So they are now just minus 7k negative against the 48k, right? So what's this telling me? This tells me that the banks has been very bearish, then they start to close shorts, and as the price is moving higher, they are closing their shorts for the CAD, right? So they closing shorts for the Canadian dollar, which means bullish, right? Because we have US dollar and Canadian dollar, right? So if they closing the shorts, that means that the longs for the CAD, that means that they are bullish on the USD CAD, right? So we can see these shorts on the USD CAD being closed, so that's positive for the USD CAD. Now let's look to the US dollar, right? So what we can see in here, I've been analyzing dollar in the previous analysis as well. So what we can see here, basically as the price was moving in these past 8 weeks, so what was happening in here, we don't see the longs on the USD CAD yet, but we don't see these longs here yet, but we can see them on the US dollar. So what happened with the longs from the 25k to the 33, and the shorts on the dollar has been above 30k, now just 14k, right? So the US dollar is bullish, Canadian dollar is bearish. So now we can go to the charts, and what we can do is do the examination where the market could go and what is happening. So we know we have the reaction in the monthly level, right? So if the market is reacting on the monthly level, that means that we could potentially expect the move in the long term into the previous institutional monthly level, which is here, right? So that's quite a lot of room for moving higher. Then on the weekly, we have reaction on the weekly level. We have two levels absorbed, and here is a new level created. So what does it tell us? That tells us it's all looks good, right? Because the bearish levels has being removed. So we have the levels removed, and price is now ranging, right? They accumulating more. So what they need to do is that they basically need to build more longs here, right? Maybe they need to close these shorts. So let's go back here. So if they will be doing this, let's go to the daily. we can see we had this level, then we had the reaction in here, right? Price is moving higher. That's perfect. We have another level created in here. Great. So what we can do right now, we can go even lower time frame to the 1 hour, and we start to look for the trade in here. And which one it could be? It could be, of course, these 4 hours levels, right? So I'm going to zoom this chart. So we are now on the 1 hour chart, and I will bring back this weekly chart, right? Because we said that we have the potential target on that weekly level. Let me change the levels. I will bring this weekly, and here is our potential target, which is quite high. Let me highlight it with some where I had this J. Yeah, okay, so I have highlighted it here. I'll go back to the 1 hour, and let me zoom. Watch this. Here is our potential target. That's a lot. It's like a 400 pips potential target, right? And we will be looking for the entry from the 4 hours level. However, as I said, this is a quite high target, and what would have to happen if the price will go there? It will have to go through all of these potential resistances, right? So what I'm gonna do now, what is gonna be my plan? I will definitely not enter to the trade where the price is right now, but what I would like to see is some potential drop back down to this weekly level, right? So here I could be looking for the long trade, and where I will put the stop loss, right? So we have this institutional level in here. This is our institutional level, right? And what I like to use is the next level below that, right? So that's gonna be my stop loss, which is now 66 pips below these two lows and below this number, right? So what as well is working as a support for me is that, as I can see, 50% of the retail traders are in the shorts, right? So if the price drops lower, that means that they will be winning. And if we look a little bit to the history, we will see that basically these shorts has been growing from here. Look, here was 22%, 36, 55, and now again 50, right? So basically in these movements, all these people have been shorting, all these retail traders, and here is their average entry. So if the price drops below it, they will have a chance to get out, which I don't think the market makers will want to allow them, because where all these people who shorted to make some profits down here, where they will put stop losses, they will have it in here, right? So I think maybe they give, a little bit more chance to attract more sellers. They can make some false break of this trend line, and then the price can go higher, right? So what's my plan? Again, I would like to enter on this 4 hours level with stop loss down here, and my target will be, I will put definitely a little bit more targets, right? So I will make one here like this. Then I can make another trade which is gonna be completely same one, but I will put my second target a little bit higher, and it's gonna be here, right? So I will be definitely looking for these two targets, and of course the second position can be closed as well, something like here and here, and overall my long-term target will be above, as I said, 1.3, something 1.3, but what can happen in here? So if the price goes down and my stop loss is not hit, that would be great. The price can come back down to this level, right? And then if I get out and the COT will be still positive, then I will be looking for some pullbacks, because here will be the charts, here will be created some new levels, for the another long trades, and I will be looking for some another long trades, you know, and some bullish signs, pullbacks, you know, and again for to the this level. So currently I'm looking for the entries from this 4-hour level with these two targets. All right, my friends, hope this helps. This is definitely not investment advice. Of course, if you want to use this COT tab and this tool, you can download it on my page. I'm leaving you a link on the below the video. It costs just I don't know how much is that right now, but I think it's gonna be something around €50 monthly for all this tool, which gives you all the perspective for the complete all time frames. Anyway, good luck, happy trading, bye bye.